Now this is actually a pretty quick fix. It just looks like we've got a lot going on here, but don't worry about it. So I'm going to drop some rigatoni pasta into some boiling water. And this is a great shape of pasta to use because it's really going to hold up well to all the stuff that we've got going on, all this bacon and cheese and heavy cream and all that kind of good stuff. So it's going to work better for you than like a spaghetti or a linguine. This is real comfort food here. Nothing light about this meal. All right, so I'm going to get some salt in there, get that going, and let me keep an eye on that. Now, I've got a pound, and Nueske's bacon is actually so, you know, it doesn't disappear after you cook it, that you could actually cut back and not use quite as much of this bacon. But we've got about a pound of this, I mean, it's just thick cut, yummy, yummy, the best stuff. You're going to see this. It's so funny. Whenever I go to, you know, a big city and I see on the menu, on our club sandwich, we're using real Wisconsin Nueske's bacon. I always get a smile on my face. Or a bacon-wrapped filet with Wisconsin Nueske's bacon. Went to a steakhouse in Minneapolis recently, and they actually serve Nueske's bacon as an appetizer. It's pretty funny. It's that good. So I just want to fry up this. I just cut the bacon into little pieces. And there's just not a lot of grease to drain. Okay, now, in this saucepan, I have heavy cream. It's about a pint of heavy cream. 4 ounces of cream cheese. This is just a half of a block of cream cheese that I've just cut into cubes. And a couple tablespoons of a dry white wine. And you don't have to go out and get an expensive bottle of white wine. This is just those little mini bottles, which of course my hands are covered in bacon, so I'm gonna give them a wash and see if I can't open this. This is, if I were at home, I'd say, Bob, I need you in the kitchen. He's my jar opener, my bottle opener. Okay. I got her. Anne's looking at me, thinking she's going to need to come rescue me. Not today, or not yet anyway today. It could happen. So a couple tablespoons and 2 measures, just kind of 1, 2. Okay, that's going to give that cream a wonderful flavor. This is going to kind of be like an Alfredo type of sauce. I just definitely don't want to overcook that pasta. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Now I've got 2 eggs. And I'm just going to beat those. This whole farm-to-table thing is really something that's happening all over the world. And in Canada, they're huge believers in this. And I've read articles and done some research. I believe that they've actually put in some laws that the restaurants need to get, you know, their ingredients from about an hour or less away. And that's just really they're huge on that there. Now, some things, you know, you can't get, you know, some seafood and things like that, you know, come from Alaska and things like that. But, you know, if all possible, a lot of these restaurants are really trying to get the most fresh ingredients they can. Yes, spoon. That's what I was looking for. See, Anne is here to my rescue. Okay, so I just want to get this bacon. Gorgeous, wonderful. Oh. So is there a better smell than bacon cooking?
No.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that. We used to do this thing, Bacon Fridays. We have not done Bacon Fridays in a while. Anne, were you not around for Bacon Fridays? Oh gosh. Oh yes, that was Good Day Wisconsin. Every Friday we cook up bacon. Okay. This is hot. Very careful. There you go. Okay. So my bacon is done. And I'm just going to get one more paper towel. And you can see how that really doesn't disappear. It's such good quality that, you know, sometimes you cook bacon and it's like, where did it go? Not this stuff. This is the good stuff. All right, get my sauce over on this burner, actually. This is the heavy cream, the dry white wine, and the cream cheese. Thank you. I'm going to season this with a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to actually go a little heavy on the black pepper. I like a lot of black pepper in my like Alfredo sauce. I think that's really what makes it. I'm real excited to take you to a restaurant that's not too far from here. That's what they do. That's their whole philosophy, is farm to table. And it's just cutting edge stuff. And you're going to see more and more chefs, you know, that's what they're doing, is they're really like, they're getting their tomatoes from local growers in season. And, you know, they're getting, you know, their cheeses from local cheese producers and things like that. It's just so cool that all, you know, so many of these places, these cheese, you know, producers and some of these, you know, meat producers and farmers are getting recognized all over the country, and yet they're right here in Wisconsin. Our farmers markets, I mean, come on, they rock. It's just very, very cool. And a lot of them go all the way into late fall, so it's not just a summertime thing. And they start out in June, and you know, the produce may not be, you know, at peak at that time, but there's so many other things at the farmers market. A lot of you know, farmers are bringing meats and cheeses and things like that. My first time at the Madison farmers market was not too long ago, and oh, I wanted to stay all day. I was like in heaven. Okay, so these eggs, scrambled eggs, I don't want them to turn into scrambled eggs, I should say, when I put them into this sauce. So I'm going to do something called temper. So I just want to gently heat the eggs before they go into the sauce. And then we won't have scrambled eggs. And this is just going to, if you've ever had an Alfredo sauce with egg in it, you know how wonderful it is. It just makes it that much more rich. So there we go. Anne was worried about that. Turned out perfect. Yay. Okay, and in now goes our Parmesan cheese. And this is just grated Belgioioso, the good stuff, not the stuff from the green container. This is the good stuff that you can get already grated, or you can grate it yourself in a food processor, buy a wedge of it and grate it yourself. But this is that wonderful Belgioioso Parmesan cheese, and just makes the most rich, delicious Alfredo sauce. This is one of those where I do a lot of exercise the next day because we're not counting calories for this meal, but it is going to be fantastic. Okay, just about ready to put this all together. I just want to keep that sauce warm. Pasta looks perfect. It's al dente, which is what we want, and I'm just going to take some flat leaf parsley, which I've started growing that. Talk about farm to table. I've started growing my fresh herbs, and it's just so nice to have them on hand. One of the easiest herbs to grow is this Italian or flat leaf parsley. It grows. It's not like basil where it's real picky. This stuff is great. Okay, much heartier, I should say. All right, we're going to drain our pasta and put this whole thing together. I do want to save just a little bit of this pasta water, and which is a great tip when you're, I'm just going to put a little bit over in this bowl. When you're making pasta and if your sauce gets too thick, reserve a little of that pasta water. It works really nice to loosen up your sauce a little bit. All right, we'll use this pan and just toss it all together. Pasta in here, drain it real well. We don't want it to be watery, and that it's just perfect. In goes our sauce, the most rich, wonderful Parmesan Alfredo sauce. Bacon, where are you, bacon? That Newski's bacon. This is kind of one of those date night, you want it all in there, date night meals. Good stuff, huh, Anne? And I am going to do just a little bit of that pasta water. That's really good. Isn't that good? Just coat those noodles really well, a little bit more black pepper. And now we're ready to plate it up. This is just kind of the star of the show. Just a nice light salad, maybe some bread with this, and this is all you need. Put it on a nice big platter or bowl like this. Garnish it with a little bit of, this is shaved, some more Parmesan, Belgioso Parmesan cheese that you can buy already in the container, or you can just take a vegetable peeler and shave it, and then some fresh chopped parsley. Wow. Okay, $1 million does that look like? And yeah, a couple million, exactly. Recipes on our website. You can also pick this one up at any area festival food.